Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to start to read a book that has many poems in it. This book is called Run, Jump, Swim. It's all about animals. It's poems about animals. Do you recognize this poem that's on the cover of the book? If you know the poem Hey Diddle Diddle, that's the poem that's illustrated on the cover of this book. Let's read the summary first. These poems about real and imagined animals can make you laugh. So these must be some silly poems. Let's read the table of contents or look at the table of contents and see what poems we're going to find in this book. The table of contents tells us which page each of these titles are located. So if we wanted to read Over in the Meadow, we would look on page 10. The Animal Fair is on page 2. A Dog from New York, page 6. Hey Diddle Diddle, page 8. The Elephant, page 16. Green Speckled Frogs, page 18. Animal Crackers, page 24. The Animal Fair. I went to the Animal Fair. The birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon, by the light of the moon, was combing his long red hair. The monkey bumped the skunk and sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell to his knees, and that was the end of the monk. The monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk. How do you think the monkey feels about that? Oh my goodness, he sneezed so hard. Do you notice any of the words that rhyme in the story? Yes, skunk and trunk. Poems have a lot of different rhyming words in them. Let's read another poem. This one is about a very unusual dog. A dog from New York. There once was a dog from New York who loved snacking on chicken and pork. When he saw a big cat, he said, "Go away, scat," and he chased it away with his fork. Can you read this with me? There once was a dog from New York who loved snacking on chicken and pork. When he saw a big cat, he said, "Go away, scat," and he chased it away with his fork. Silly poem. Yes, we have York and pork, cat and scat. Pork also rhymes with fork. Hey Diddle Diddle. This is the poem that was on the cover of the book. Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Can you read it with me? Hey Diddle Diddle. Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. What do you think this word sport means? The little dog laughed to see such sport. Yes, it means playing and running. Over in the meadow. Over in the meadow, in the sand and the sun, lived an old mother turtle and her little turtle one. Dig, said the mother. Dig, said the one. So they dug all day in the sand and the sun. Over in the meadow where the stream runs blue lived an old mother fish and her little fishes too. Swim, said the mother. Swim, said the two. So they swam all day where the stream runs blue. Over in the meadow, in a hole in a tree, lived an old mother owl and her little owls three. Whoo, said the mother. Whoo, said the three. So they whooed all day in a hole in a tree. What sound does the owl make? Ooh. What sound do you think the other animals could make? Could a fish make a sound? Maybe when it's splashing. Does a turtle make a sound? I don't know if I've ever heard a turtle make a sound. What did the mother tell the turtle to do in this part of the poem? That's right. The mother said, dig. These marks right here, called quotation marks, I call them talking marks sometimes because this is what the mother is saying. This is exactly what was being talked or said. The mother said, dig, and the one said, dig. So what did they do? They dug all day in the sand and the sun. What did the mother fish tell the little fish to do? There are our marks right here. That's a clue. Swim, said the mother. Swim, said the two. So they swam all day where the stream runs blue. And here's the mother. The mother says, ooh, but it's really more of a sound, isn't it? And the three repeat it. Ooh. So they hooed all day in a hole in a tree. The elephant. Look at this elephant. He looks like a happy elephant. Let's see what we can find. If you want to stop and do the motions of the poem, you can do that when we read it again. The elephant. The elephant goes like this, like that. He's terribly big and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers, but he has big toes. And goodness gracious, what a nose! What a nose. What do we call that nose? That's right. We call it a trunk. Can you read it with me? The elephant. The elephant goes like this, like that. He's terribly big and he's terribly fat. He has no fingers, but he has big toes. And goodness gracious, what a nose! Now we're going to read about green speckled frogs. What are these little speckles? Yes, these are little green dots on the frog. They're small spots of color. All right, ready? 3 green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there were 2 green speckled frogs. Glump, glump. What's going to happen on the next page? Two green and speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there was one green speckled frog. Glump, glump. One green and speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there were no green speckled frogs. Glump, glump. You think that's what a frog really sounds like? Glump, glump. What was the other thing that the frog said in here? That's right, he said yum, yum. Did you know that there was going to be 3, then 2, then 1? That's right, it counted down, didn't it? Now we have a story about animal crackers, or a poem about animal crackers. Do you like animal crackers? I surely do. Let's go. Ready? Animal crackers and cocoa to drink. That is the finest of suppers, I think. When I'm grown up and can have what I please, I think I shall always insist upon these. She's got a plate full of animal crackers, doesn't she? What shape do animal crackers usually come in? What animals are usually come in the animal crackers? Yeah, big animals that we would see in a zoo, maybe like an elephant or a hippo or a rhinoceros. Let's read it again together. Animal crackers and cocoa to drink. That is the finest of suppers, I think. When I'm grown up and can have what I please, I think I shall always insist upon these. All kinds of animals. Have fun reading poems about how monkeys, frogs, elephants, and other animals run, jump, swim, and do all kinds of silly things. You may want to act out some of the things they do. They do too. Try swimming like a fish, walking like an elephant, or hopping like a frog. The end.